evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is CrazyZaku, and I'm bringing you all the hits and misses here in Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Justice for all. Now, if you remember last time, we found this room full of bears. Scraps. And we're tracking down Mr. Ungard's real killer. We were looking through evidence that we found, and yeah, this has just been a fun thing. And we're going to continue our case today. But first, I wanted to let you guys know that if you want to catch this episode or any other future episodes live, by all means, go subscribe to my Twitch channel. Twitch.tv/TCWCrazyZaku. You do that, you'll be able to catch me doing these lives every Saturday around 4 p.m. to or maybe 9 o'clock Pacific Standard. Depending on how things go. Let's get back to the action. I believe we need to get back to the hallway. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Viala Hall. Ah, shit, I forgot his voice. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Oh, yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Okay. That's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit, just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? She's like every VTuber we've ever seen. You don't really know her. There's some sort of small rumor going on about her now. Right now. A rumor, yeah.
A rumor?
If you're interested, I'll be glad to share what I know. He's so happy. He looks like a lion that just found his next meal. Alright. Can you tell me a little bit more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero, a program aimed towards kids. It's a sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time, there are 3 samurai brothers, Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course, the Nickel Samurai. It's a love Y in Neo Tokyo. I see. Wait, a love what? A love why? This girl, Sayo, works at the tea shop, and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh, I guess the Y shape is the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl? Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet, times 3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forgotten love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo, does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm gonna stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
I can't believe she's really considering it. So, what's the Jamming Ninjas TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway. What? He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. This sounds so fucking stupid. A ninja with a bright red guitar. And then, the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola, Jammin versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3. Oh, that's too bad for him. Yeah. But it's kind of pop music-based love story, something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. Jammin'. The Jammin' Ninja, will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Which show should I watch?
I can't believe she's really considering it. That is what fucking VCRs are for, my man. Or, you know, TiVo or whatever you do that records stuff. Would you mind telling me about the gossip? Ah, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah. So take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't you? What? You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Corda didn't have a manager of his own, which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials A.A., Adrian Andrews. Yes, exactly. This is big news. But it seems kind of odd that woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client? Ha! It's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
I can't do Pearls' voice I can't do it consistently every week. It sucks. Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to what to smile. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. That's a fucked up thing to say about a woman, man. That is a fucked up thing to say about a woman. Alright.
I better tell you my measurements.
I don't. Okay.
Take that!
Jesus Christ, do we really before this shit? Okay. What you witnessed?
Alright, I'll be honest with you for now.
But please, tell us what you saw.
But what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you youngins' expense. I am a little devil after all.
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want.
Take that! That's Juan's autograph.
Yes, it is.
And it even says, "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy. But somehow, I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please, give it to me. Let me have it, please. Girlfriend, please.
I can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange?
Wow, she must really want this autograph.
My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Whitney Oldbag ready to open up her heart all for my dearest Juan.
God damn. Autograph given to Wendy Dearest. Alright, bitch, tell me what the fuck you saw.
I feel bad for you now.
Huh?
I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
You're kidding.
Oh no! It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business.
And did you tell that to the police?
Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it. Maybe more. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for that part at the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your crime pronounced guilty. But Mr. Ungard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about the details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken. A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like. I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did.
What did Mr. Ungard ever do to her to deserve this? What did Mr. Ungard do to you to make you so...
You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan. Mr. Nick?
What is it?
What's a scandal?
I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay?
Poor Juan, led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress. Mr. Nick, what do viles and wild temptress mean?
How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy, he shoved the girl into Juan on purpose.
His own manager? But why?
I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation to the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. What do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out here gathering information. There's nothing I don't know.
Do you have proof that Mr. Ungard did what you say he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Of course, the tablet.
Next week? Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it? All right. Will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room?
I told you, didn't I? For my scoop.
What I want to know about are the details of this scoop.
Oh, that's not something I can tell you. I mean, that there's my bread and butter.
Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm gonna say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lana Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corda and this person?
Take that!
This woman. She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Ungard's manager. Huh. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it?
You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have a backup.
Backup?
Yeah, you gotta have that. And that's what's it, a news sauce.
You mean news source?
That's it. So show me something that shows the one guy had something with Miss Andrews. Take that!
This is an article from a certain weekly tabloid. Chairman Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. Mr. Korda didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Ungard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials A.A. You saw this article and then you thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were looking around Mr. Korda's door last night. Unlock successful! You were looking into Mr. Korda and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I was going to get myself a scoop by catching them in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What did you say now? Her initials are AA. What kind of fake thing is this? Ain't no proof of nothing. People are going to want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing, getting photos. Oh. I'm going to whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Wow, a lot of nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But the paper I wrote it on, my notes myself, it's gone. Your note shelf? It was inside the case. It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here from a big story and didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a gal goes bonkers, I tell you. Well, what's with people nowadays anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? Got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. All right. Well. To the Criminal Affairs Department. March 21st, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing. Yeah. Oh, he's back. Hey, so you came, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. So what do you mean the evidence is airtight? I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces. Two? And both of them are in this photo. The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. That's the button you found during your body search of Mr. Ungard. Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai's special pants. Special pants. And the second one is? The knife in his chest, which isn't even deep enough to do anything! The knife on his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact. Fingerprints?
What? Who's the they?
Didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Matt and guards. And tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So, what about this airtight testimony? It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag. I thought so. What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well... And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck on 10 and there's no turning it down, trust me. Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Ungard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
No way!
We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. The scandal with Mr. Corday? But why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
Suicide?
I'm gonna pause that later and see what the fuck that was. Oh no. Her name was Celeste Impact. And she was Juan Corda's manager. The victim's manager? But that's not all, pal. Miss Impact was Miss Adrian Answer's mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one.
Her mentor?
A woman who was both Mr. Corda's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Does suicide have anything to do with this case? Do you want to know more? Do you want to know more about her, pal? I do, actually. Tell me more about Celeste Impact. She was the victim's manager and was also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. You said that already. It's been 2 years since her suicide. And now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence. Ah!
I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another.
Miss Von Karma!
You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't mean...
I do. Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. That's...
Wait, please wait, sir. If I don't get this one paid, I'll start quiet.
If it weren't for traitors like you...
I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Huh? That voice. Edgeworth! Oh! It's been a long time, Wright. Oh.
This person... This is Mr. Edgeworth?
What am I gonna do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? Oh. You haven't changed a bit, Francesca.
You... How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are.
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed to be perfect in everywhere? Oh, then let's hear it, Francisco. How are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. Oh, that's why I came back.
Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson of the meaning of total victory.
Still the same wild mare she always was. Sup, Edgeworth? How you doing, buddy? Talk about tomorrow's trial. I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edwards, had gone and died.
Mr. Nick?
I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you gonna run tomorrow's trial? You heard her right. That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Oh. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. Oh! What is that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. Class, style, and of course, this wonderful thing around my neck. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. Plus, friendship is magic, don't you know? The truth? In order to understand this case, you'll have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it's available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. What's going on inside his head? A lot of things may have happened. However, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of a von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think that your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd be better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edward. I see. Let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Well, with Francisca, she almost always says, I will defeat you this time, the instant, I will defeat you this time, the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives. To save your client, you say? Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals, those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there's still a lot you have left to learn. A lot I have yet to learn? Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough. This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. But she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corda's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Impacts died. But her death was ruled as suicide, right? Yes. But there's still one riddle we've yet to solve. A riddle? Her suicide note. It went missing, and no one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished. Miss Impact's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that, there's no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impacts had even written such a note? There was no solid evidence, however. We did find traces of ink on her right index finger. Which makes the likelihood of her suicide note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corda himself. The victim? Okay, this had to be the photo that we just saw, that they flashed. I'll check back and find out later. He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corda hid his own manager's suicide note, but why? As long as your note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Well, part 1 anyway.
Part 1? What do you mean, part 1?
I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts like this one. That has 2.
2 parts?
What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here is the second.
The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name is Adrian Andrews. Miss Andrews? What did she do? She tried to kill herself. She doesn't seem like that kind of person to try to kill herself, though.
You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret that she's always trying to hide.
A secret?
Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside.
Miss Andrews? Dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what the woman is.
This woman is another key to solving this case.
Do you really think so?
She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago, but she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then a few months later, Celeste Impacts died.
But her death was ruled a suicide, right?
Yes. But there's still one riddle we've yet to solve.
A riddle?
Her suicide note. It went missing and no one could find it.
Suicide note that just vanished, huh? I feel like we just...
Alright, well, thanks for talking.
March 24th, 21st, Gatewater Hotel. Ungad's hotel room. Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here. That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her. She has that cyclops thing on her heart, right? Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to come back later. March 21st, detention center. Sometime. Oh, you're that lawyer dude. So, what did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. Oh, I see. I've already told you everything I know, dude. What's wrong? How much do you know? What do you mean, how much? Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you will keep yourself out of my personal life. No, I would never.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment that I have to keep. You're in detention! Who in the world are you going to eat with? The security guard?
Mr. Nick?
This Celeste Impacts lady. Somehow I get the feeling she's a very important person in all of this. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call this an episode right here. This is turning into one heck of a case, that is for sure. Next time, we're gonna find out more. God, this investigation's going on for a while. Oh, to be fair, I did have like 2 videos where I just did like less. But next time we're gonna go back and we're gonna try to find Miss Andrews and we're gonna talk to her and hopefully get things sorted out. And I hope you guys will join me for that. In the meantime, folks, my name is CrazyZaku. I brought you all the hits and misses here and Let's Play Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Please share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, your enemies, and everyone in between. Drop a DT on that like button. Cover for the 3. Smack that subscribe button like it owes you some money. Tingle that bell wherever it happens to be to stay up to date with all of our adventures in and out of the courtroom. And I will see you guys later. Later.